I don't think Chris Turner was scheduled to be here right now, Matt.
Yeah, I was shocked when I heard the music play. Something's going on, and looks like we're about to find out.
I can't think of a worse way to start WrestleBash 33.
Yeah. I don't think you're the only one on that one. I don't think you're the only one, Jimmy. Letting him have it.
Everybody here should ask for a refund because CCW and the Pirate B, that man says over there, decided not to give the Brotherhood this team here. Take that jacket off, I'll show you back. The best looking tag team in CCW just for her legs. If you don't keep quiet, I promise you I will come out like myself and slap each and every one of you.
I'd like to apologize for Chris Turner's actions right now. I think he's reached an all-time new low.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what to make of all this.
Everybody listen to this. I promise by the end of the WrestleBash 33, you will remember the Brotherhood. I promise you.
He's sending a clear message, Jimmy.
An ominous tone to start tonight's WrestleBash 33.
Yeah, they don't look very happy. Obviously, no surprise. But Chris Turner's got something up his sleeve. No doubt about it.
Yeah, something up that turncoat of his.
Yes, yes.
My history with Miles Blackwell goes back over 3 years now. October of 2021, I had just won the Southern States title, and Miles set his sights towards that title, towards me. We met first at that Stampede where he decided to steal and walk out with my title and then go on a fake title reign for about a year until we met again at WrestleBash. We had a 2 out of 3 pinfalls match. He did what he had to do to win, and he did. He beat me. Later that night, I went on and I won the CCW World Heavyweight Championship, and just like he did before, Miles continued to follow me, and it just seems like our entire career, every step I take, he takes that step right here with me. And now we're getting to this end point where I think he's starting to realize that I'm continuing to climb and he's reached that plateau in his career.
That's a bit of a dumb question, isn't it? My history with Bryce Maddox is nothing but victories. Every time we've met in the ring, I've walked out with something of his, whether it's gold or pride. No one really wanted me to have this title. And now that I do have it, it's knowing that no one else is going to get it. That's what drives me. And that is it. That and the paycheck.
The World Heavyweight Championship is more than just a title. It's more than just a piece of gold. When you get to that level and you get to hold that title, you really feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. I truly believe that for this locker room, for the kids that come to our shows, for everybody, I can be someone that they can look up to.
This is going to be a good showdown here, Jimmy.
How many times is this going to happen before you learn your lesson? Because here's the thing. You mentioned it. I'm the only guy that you can't beat one-on-one. You can have all your friends from WWE, AEW, and Ring of Honor who kick in that door to train in the ring that I cut my teeth in. But when you're done training with them, I am going to beat you.
I stand here today. I am standing in this ring across from you today preparing for WrestleBash 33. Not the same man I was when you beat me. Not the same wrestler I was after all of those failures. I am a different
person. I am leaps and bounds above the competition. You can't touch me anymore, Miles, because at WrestleBash 33, August 24th, I am going to walk out of those doors the CCW World Heavyweight Champion.
This isn't just about the title anymore. This just isn't about being called champion. This is about my pride. This is about my integrity. It's about everything that man has ever questioned about me, my career.
If you really want to know what's going to happen, you should just watch every other match that I've had with Bryce Maddox. They all end the same. They all end with me walking out with something that belonged to him.
I can't lose this match.
When you do something enough, it becomes muscle memory.
This overbearing, just this weight that just constantly is over me.
What does it mean to me if I lose? I'm not gonna lose.
I have to beat Miles Blackwell.
At the end of the day, Blackwell never leaves empty-handed. There were many before me, there will be none after me. As you were. Cheers.
Oh, here we go.
For over a year, the machine, Bryce Maddox, has had his eyes set on the Violent Gentleman Miles Blackwell and the CCW Heavyweight Championship. And tonight is his chance. Can he get the gold back around his waist?
He's looked great the last few months. He's overcame a lot of adversity with Odie Davenport turning on him. And remember, that six-man tag a few months back, he did pin the Violent Gentleman. Now, obviously, it wasn't for the title. It was a tag match, but that should bring the momentum up. There he is.
For 455 days, the Violent Gentleman
Oh, he's violent, all right. We just saw that.
has worn the gold around his waist. The CCW Heavyweight Champion, the Violent Gentleman, Miles Blackwell.
He's already taunting the fans. Got a chip on his shoulder, but you know what, Jimmy? That's why he's been champion for 455 days. He's got a chip on his shoulder whether you like him or not. The Violent Gentleman, Miles Blackwell, is one of the best champions we've had here in CCW. He's aggressive, physical, and that's why I think this could be one of the biggest matches, at least one of, in CCW history.
And the Violent Gentleman, Miles Blackwell, undefeated at WRESTLEBASH. Yep. And he's going against the machine, Bryce Maddox, who, if he wants to retain his CCW title, has to do what he has never done in his career. He has to defeat Miles Blackwell in one-on-one action.
Well, and Bryce is going to have his hands full, too, because we all know that Diamond Exchange is going to be highly involved. And look who else is here.
And it's a very special match, possibly the biggest match in CCW history, getting even bigger, with the legendary Scott Armstrong as the referee.
It's great to have Scott Armstrong here. He's a legend in the sport. And just him being here, like you said, Jimmy, the magnitude of this match is even bigger. Ryan Blitz having a conversation with him. I don't know how this is going to go.
Listen to the ovation for the machine.
Oh boy, here we go. Miles Blackwell, like we said, he's the champion. He's going to make sure you know he's the champion. And the 2023 ruler of the ring does exactly that. Also the 2023 Superstar of the Year.
It's time for the main event of the evening. It's for the Continental Championship Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. First, in the ring from the legendary Wrestle family and wrestling great WWE referee, your special referee in this match, Mr. Scott Armstrong. This is on his check for a 60th time limit for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, the former Southern States champion and heavyweight champion. He is known as the Machine, Bryce Maddox. And now, the current reigning, defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion. Representing the Diamond Exchange, from the Chester Rivalry, the legend, Blackwell.
Jimmy Rosendorf here alongside Matt Potak for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship match as Miles Blackwell defends against the Machine Bryce Maddox with special guest referee Scott Armstrong. And Matt, can you feel the energy in this building tonight?
This is like we talked about pre-fight, pre-match. This is big. This is big. Two great athletes, great competitors of the sport, and one of the biggest main events in CCW history. We got Scott Armstrong here. He's a legend in the sport. Here we go. What do you think the feeling out process will be, Jimmy?
I'm not sure how much of the feeling out process there might be. These two men know each other so well, have shared the ring so many times. And I think Bryce Maddox just wants to take the fight straight to Miles Blackwell. Remember, Miles Blackwell is the one who stole the Southern States Championship from the Machine.
Yep.
Miles Blackwell is the one who stole the CCW Heavyweight Championship from the Machine and has now reigned for over a year as champion. The Machine wants his place back on the mountaintop of Continental Championship Wrestling.
Bryce Maddox, like we talked about, overcame a lot of adversity. Odin Davenport turned on him. He's on the...
Severity of Violence nearly connected!
Oh.
And that was almost a very short heavyweight championship match.
Wow. Yeah, they reset now.
But now Bryce Maddox has to have that move in the back of his mind, knowing it can come out of nowhere like that.
Yeah. Miles Blackwell, he's been champion a long time. These two guys are going to war right now.
Going for the Twisted Metal, and this time, Blackwell able to slip out.
No hesitation from both of these guys, none.
And both men were just a moment away from glory, but this match continues. The champion slips behind the challenger. Maddox reverses the hold.
A lot of great ring awareness for these two.
Maddox has the clear power advantage in this match, but when you're flat on the back, the power doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. And I would say the experience factor, Miles Blackwell, obviously both these guys have gone at it in the past. Miles Blackwell trying to get out here. He gets out. He's taunting Bryce Maddox.
Miles Blackwell using his British wrestling style to escape that predicament he was in. Finds himself right back on the mat.
Yep. Scott Armstrong calling a good match so far. No real funny business from Brian Blitz. He's observing from outside the ring. Obviously, if I had to bet, I think he somewhat gets involved.
Oh, and Miles Blackwell getting out of dodge.
Oh. Miles Blackwell kicked the guardrail.
And I think Miles Blackwell was wanting to swing on anything in sight.
Yeah. That was bad. That was pretty bad. Miles Blackwell not happy. And now Bryce Maddox.
Maddox backing Blackwell into the corner. Clean break out of the machine. And once again, Bryce Maddox scoring the points by backing Blackwell into the corner.
A little bit of a slower tempo, Jimmy. Both these guys, I know they've gone against each other a lot. I know they've had a rivalry for a long time, but a little hesitation.
And that side Russian leg sweep connects. Oh!
Bryce had a chance there.
And Bryce Maddox once again slowing the pace down with the side headlock here.
I think that Bryce is being a little cautious now, focusing on his game plan.
Yeah, we saw both men going for their signature moves here early, and I guess that may have caused some caution between the two.
Uppercut under there. Oof. Oh, right there.
Bryce Maddox throws European uppercuts harder than maybe anybody in CCW. Going for his knee lift, Miles Blackwell had it scouted.
Oh, and Bryce is out here right in front of us. Little miscue there. And now we got Brian Blitz over here. I don't know what he's going to do. And now he's taunting Bryce Maddox. Bryce will ignore this. Bryce does a very good job focusing on the task at hand. Obviously, there could be issues.
And what does Miles Blackwell have in mind? Takes flight, suicide dive! Miles Blackwell pulling out all the stops to retain his CCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Miles ran into the side. He hit his head as well, so they're both banged up. Bryce took more of the brunt of that, but Miles a little winded too. Scott Armstrong gets to 5. Slugfest now, Jimmy.
And Miles Blackwell, I'm not sure if it's wise to have words with Scott Armstrong, but
yeah, he's arguing with Scott right now.
What might be using that to his advantage as Brian Blitz gets involved.
Not surprised, Jimmy. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. This is Brian Blitz's MO. They have a strategy, just like when they have the tag team title matches. There's a reason why Miles Blackwell's been the champion.
And moves like that is why he might retain his championship right now. The machine kicks out at 2.
Miles Blackwell, give him credit. Great wrestler, earned the title, but I think his title run's gone a little longer because of a lot of help.
I said Bryce Maddox might throw European uppercuts harder than anybody in CCW. His competition might be the man he's facing tonight, the violent gentleman Miles Blackwell. Repeated European uppercuts in the corner.
Blackwell very composed right now. Reversal. Bryce has a chance to make a run here.
Well, and both men going back and forth, but it's Bryce Maddox getting the advantage. charges in with a European uppercut of his own. Looks back in anger, swings and misses once again. But the leg lariat connects. And nearly enough to retain the championship.
Other than one little issue with Brian Blitz, Scott Armstrong has done a pretty good job maintaining order in the ring. Obviously, we're not sure what happens later on in this match. Obviously, there could be some interference, but
Miles Blackwell using every bit of referee Scott Armstrong's 5 count before breaking it up. And targeting, remember, that is a previously injured shoulder that Miles Blackwell is ramming his notoriously hard head into and then yanking probably out of socket.
Yeah, Bryce is hurt. That shoulder's not 100%.
Nearly decapitates the challenger.
Yes, that was a very rough, well-executed clothesline.
And still not enough to put away Maddox.
Maddox trying to get his second win. Miles Blackwell going back to work now. Going after that shoulder, Jimmy.
Yeah, I think we see what the game plan of the Diamond Exchange is. And Maddox might be out.
Yeah. Blackwell talking to...
Asking Scott Armstrong if he's going to count to 10. He may have gotten a KO there.
Yeah, it was close. So I don't know... Nice reversal by Bryce.
And Maddox doesn't go down without swinging.
Maddox getting that energy back. Trying to recover.
Ooh, next with the high knee.
Here we go.
But once again, Miles Blackwell may be moving to the outside.
Yeah, he's going to try to recover. That's their MO. Remember, the title can't be won by a disqualification or a count out, so expect Miles Blackwell to use whatever he can, get out of the ring and recover. He's not out of the ring yet, but...
And what does Bryce Maddox have in mind here? Oh, the string on the machine! Floats over, hangs on!
He's trying to get another one!
And just muscles over Blackwell and down!
Could this be it?
For the cover, is this it?
Champion!
No!
Wow. What an adrenaline rush for Bryce Maddox.
And at this point, Bryce Maddox has to be questioning, does he have what it takes to beat Miles Blackwell one-on-one?
He had a great chance there. Now he's got to capitalize off this. Very close to a 3 count.
Bryce Maddox looks like he's setting up Twisted Metal. Once again, slips out and DDT.
Got reversed.
Plants Bryce Maddox straight on his head. Now
Bryce,
both men are down.
Bryce is out now. So is Miles. Scott Armstrong counting. Crowd getting into it.
Rolls over for the cover, drapes an arm across. Maddox able to stay alive, gets his shoulder up at 2.
Gotta keep an eye out for Brian Blitz. He's right there. Blitz looks like he's up to something. Oh, slap in the face. That was slap.
And did you see the look of intensity in Maddox's eye? But he might be out now. That patented headbutt out of Miles Blackwell. And the clothesline turns him inside out.
rope here.
This is not the position Bryce Maddox wants to find himself.
Oh boy.
Slides in with the elbow drop and connects. And this has to be it.
This is it. This
Miles
could be
Blackwell retained. No! Once again, Maddox able to keep this match alive.
Maddox kicked out and he's back up. Miles Blackwell very frustrated that didn't finish the match.
And this is just giving. And there he goes!
Great call by Scott.
Bye-bye Brian Blitz,
Great
but
call.
referee Scott Armstrong caught that. Miles Blackwell had the brass knuckles. Going for the roll-up. Do we have a new champion? Not quite.
Kick to the stomach.
Twisted metal! Connect! Go for the pin! 2, 3, we have a new champion!
Unbelievable. An inspiration. The adversity that he has overcome, that Bryce Maddox has overcome this year. And now, he adds on to his story and is the new CCW champion.
Bryce Maddox has triumphed over every trial and tribulation that 2024 has shown him. And now, once again, the machine is the man in CCW.